Welcome back. We are still talking some high school football, and we had a pretty good Bayside South matchup between Snow Hill and Y-High. Defense getting it done for the Eagles here early on. Sahib Daz comes flying through. He gets a sack, but after that, it was all Y-High. I mean, he takes that one in for a touchdown there. Jordan Brittingham breaks it to the outside. Just getting started in this thing. Another touchdown run for Y-High right there. Starting to really open up the game, and let me tell you, they just kept piling this thing on. Y-High bounces back after trailing in the first quarter. They take it 57-12.
That's a big score. And Cape Henlopen looking for their second win of the season, this time against Cape May. First quarter, Javon Curry with a 7-yard carry. Score now 22-0. Second quarter, William Gibbs, right up the middle for a 35-yard touchdown. Score 30-0 after a 2-point conversion. Offense clearly doing their jobs, but what about defense? Caper Tigers have yet to score and won't be given the opportunity as number 7, Jeremiah smacks down that Tigers quarterback, Michael Williams, with a fumble recovery. The Vikings take this one 53-0.
Jeez. Well, Washington, they were looking to pull off an upset against Kent Island. Jamarcus Brumskin airs that one deep down the field, but it gets picked off by Mike Quinn. Heading the other way, the Bucks offense, they were rolling this one. Stone Boone here takes the handoff, gets a couple blocks in front of him, and he's in for the score. They really did not let up in this thing. Zach Goldrich is the next guy up. He crosses the plane on this run for a score. Kent Island with another impressive win. They take it 40-7.
And Friday Night Lights in Bulldog Country, Laurel hosting St. Elizabeth. We started off with Chucky Auguste, a 36-yard touchdown. He finished the night with 14 carries and 140 yards. Next up, Reggie Green with some nice footwork there. He goes all the way to the end zone, a 66-yard touchdown. Green finishes with 6 carries and 119 yards. And offense making some big plays, but we can't forget about defense. Laurel's number 20, Desmond Parker, with a big sack right there and a big win for the Bulldogs as they take this one 35-0.
Now let's go ahead and get you. Oh, that was a ton. And those are just part of them. Let's get you caught up on all the rest of the games. Trey, what you got for us?
Thank you so much, guys. There was obviously a lot of games going on. Some very surprising scores to show you this morning. Not so surprising, though. Easton rolled Colonel Richardson 41-0. How about Parkside going on the road and taking a tough loss to North Carolina, 22-14? A great battle right here. Two Bayside North teams. Cambridge outlast Kent County 23-14. And we can't forget about Queen Anne's and Decatur. They got together and decided to play absolutely no defense at all. Queen Anne's wins this one 56-41, the final. Sussex Tech, on the other hand, in Delaware, lost a close road game to St. Mark's 35-34. CR starts the season 0-2. They get a tough loss to Middletown 17-7. Milford shut out for a second week in a row. They lose to Delaware Military Academy 28-0. And here's a shocker right here. Indian River loses to a Smyrna team that went 0-6 in the Henlopen last season. They lose this one on the road 35-14. And Dover, how about Dover? They took a loss to the Chin, a tough loss to a great Concord team, 41-14. A letdown for the Senators, but I'm sure they'll be back strong next week. And Seaford, a very disappointing loss as well. They went up to Wilmington Friends, and Wilmington Friends were not friends, and they shut the Seaford Blue Jays out 41-0. All right, it's time for this week's power rankings in the Bayside Conference. Number 5, the only team from the Bayside South, is the Wicomico Indians. Indians are 2-0 and have scored 99 points in 2 games. Wow. Easton's number 4, Jalen Money. I said it to Spencer before. He is the smartest quarterback in this league. Number 3, CSD, a big win against Kent County. And number 2, Queen Anne's Lions. They're young, but so what? They are very good. And number 1 has to be the Kent Island Buccaneers. They have a big game coming up this Saturday against Y-High. We'll kick it over to the Henlopen Conference now and my Delaware top 5. How about those dogs? Shout out to Coach Glenn Phillips right now. I know he's watching. 2 impressive performances at home. I'm going to show them some love. They crack our top 5. The Raiders at number 4 of Woodbridge. They're 2-0. That quarterback they got you guys are talking about is real. Number 3, Lake Forest Spartans. 2 impressive wins already. CR at my number 2 spot. They're 0-2, but so what? They played the best teams in Delaware. I mean, come on. Number 1, Dover. They got a loss last week. They got a blowout loss, but who cares? I still think the Senators are the best team in the conference. What do you guys think?
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot that's wrong with that listing. I'm just going to say that at the beginning. First of all, I'm not so much of different on kind of the Maryland schools. I think Easton is a little bit better than Cambridge, honestly. That's going to be a fun matchup to watch. But as far as the Delaware schools, 1, where is Cape? 2, Sussex Tech needs to be in there somewhere. And I hate to say it, but I don't think Laurel deserves to be anywhere near the top right now.
I'm with you. I'm jumping on the Cape Henlopen bandwagon. Trey, what happened with there? And it's hurry up because it's filling up fast. The Vikings have outscored their opponents 88-0, Spencer, dominating on both sides of the ball, making huge plays on offense and stopping the opponent from scoring on defense. I mean, let's go. We're going.
Back-to-back shutouts score 88 points, and you can't even make a top 5 in a conference.
I mean,
that
come on,
is
Trey.
pretty tough right now. Well, let's take it to the college level. There was a great rivalry matchup as SU hosted a very good Wesley team trying to avoid the upset. But the Wolverines, well, they came into this thing and they jumped out here early on. Jamar Baynard gets a 1-yard touchdown run early out. Second quarter now, and Wesley getting it done through the air as well. This one connects from Joe Callahan. He finds Steve Kadowski for a 59-yard catch and run. Wesley way out in front, 20-3 at that point. And let's just say it got ugly for the Seagulls after that. I mean, one more for Baynard. The Seagulls get blown out at home, 43-5.
It's always a battle. I mean, I don't look at it in any way like that. Us and Salisbury are two teams that are always good teams, always teams that are fighting for the playoff. And we know we have to, it's always going to be a battle when we play them. They've got excellent coaches, excellent players. The football guys are on our side tonight.
And we take it over to Delaware. DSU taking on Townsend in their home opener on Saturday. Started off in the second half, Hornets with a 7-3 lead and try to keep it there, and defense on point. A huge hit by L.B. Williams, and this game was starting to fade away for the Hornets. DSU back to punt, and a wild snap. Jeremiah McGough recovers it, tries to get it away, but it gets blocked, and the Tigers recover it in the end zone for a touchdown. Ouch. And late in the fourth, Townsend's Hornets sealed the deal with this. Sam Hurwitz punt, and Derek Joseph, yup, he takes that one all the way to the house for an 81-yard punt return. DSU falls 21-7.
Special teams can be a killer, or they can make your team right there. All right, we're going to go ahead and take another quick commercial break, but don't go anywhere because coming up on the other side, we're going to catch you up on some of the other teams all up across Delmarva. Stay tuned.
My name is Ross Smith. I play offensive guard and inside linebacker. I play for the Queen Anne's County Lions, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.